Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another engaging session of D-Talk 3.0. Today, we explore a significant and practical topic business continuity planning and disaster management. Our speaker, Anuraj, will guide us through the importance of business continuity planning in ensuring organizational resilience during crisis. The discussion will examine how disaster management strategies align with business continuity frameworks, the challenges organization faces in implementation, and the role of preparedness in minimizing disruption and losses. So, we welcome you, Anuraj.
Thank you, Joel, for the introduction. So, let's begin with the topic. So, my topic is business continuity planning and disaster management. So, in an unpredictable world, preparing for disruptions isn't just an option, it's a necessity. So, through this presentation, I will explore how strategic business continuity planning and robust disaster management strategies safeguard your organization against unforeseen challenges, ensuring operational resilience and sustained success. So basically, this business continuity planning is a backup plan. When something bad happens to your business or something a disruption actually happens, like emergency, we will be having a proper path how to set up this business back. That is basically business continuity planning. So why this business continuity matters? So first point will be unforeseen disruptions, events like natural disasters, cyber attacks, or global pandemics can bring operations to an abrupt halt, impacting productivity and profitability. Like in the example of COVID-19, several businesses were facing downfall, and through this business continuity planning, it were able to rebuild. Also, minimize downtime and protect revenue. Effective planning significantly reduces operational downtime, safeguards revenue streams, and preserves your company's valuable reputations. Also, the lessons from a case study, that is Hurricane Harvey. So many businesses in 2017 faced months-long recovery efforts after Hurricane Harvey, highlighting the critical need for protective planning. So after occurrence of this main event, people were brought to like the importance of systems like business continuity planning. So I'll be explaining the similarities between business continuity and disaster recovery and its critical differences. So in business continuity, it keeps essential operations running to its back form, and in disaster recovery, it restores the information, IT systems and data. So basically, there is an overlap between the coordination of the processes and priorities. While often used interchangeably, business continuity and disaster recovery serves distinct yet complementary purposes. Understanding their differences is key to building a comprehensive resilience strategy. So, what are the scopes of this business continuity planning? First scope will be it focuses on maintaining all critical business functions, which includes the workforce, customer service, and essential communications. So these are the main critical business functions. So it basically ensures the proper functioning of these three functions. Also engages a broad range of stakeholders from employees and partners to customers, ensuring a coordinated response. Also, it helps in design of immediate activation at the onset of a disruption, allowing the operations to continue with minimal interruptions. So basically, this business continuity planning is an organization-wide effort ensuring that every vital aspects of your business can continue functioning when unforeseen events strikes. So this is disaster management, preparing for the responding to the crisis. When a crisis actually occurs, we should prepare and the proper method to be followed to respond this crisis. Disaster management is a structured approach that encompasses proactive risk assessment, emergency response protocol, and strategic recovery plans. So it addresses a wide spectrum of potential threats, including there will be physical threats like fires and flood, also cyber incidents and data breaches, disruption to the supply chain. For example, a robust windstorm or flood emergency plan involves. So when a sudden flood occurs, the main problems will be from starting from relocating the critical assets to a secure places. Also implementing the protective measures like sandbagging so that no further water will be spread to the other place. Also, the method where we should communicate and coordinate with the vendors to provide adequate resources. If the current resources when run out, it should be continuously supplied. This comprehensive approaches ensures that the organization is ready to face and mitigate the impact of various disaster scenarios. So, what are the key components of a robust business continuity plan? First factors will be business impact analysis. So, business impact analysis is basically identifies the critical functions, processes, and their interdependencies, assessing the potential impact of a disruption. Communication protocols establishes the redundant communication channels to keep employees, customers, and stakeholders informed during a crisis. Employees training and drills ensures that all personnel understand their roles and responsibility through regular training and simulated exercises. There will be proper training and simulation exercises like models for the employees to tackle these problems. Alternative work arrangements outlines strategies for remote work, identifies alternate operational sites, and mobilizes mobile workstations to ensure continued productivity. So, integrating disaster recovery to continuity planning. The disaster recovery is a technological backbone of business continuity planning. It specifically focuses on restoring IT infrastructure and data following incident. Disaster risk teams prioritize data backups, ensuring critical information is secured and recovered. They develop and implement strategies for system recovery, minimizing data loss and restoring access. Regular testing and updates of disaster risk plans are crucial to adapt to evolving cyber threats and technological advancements. Seamless coordination between the business community and disaster risk teams is essential for a swift and comprehensive return to full operational capacity. So, the real world success, how preparedness saves business. As I have mentioned earlier, first example will be the example of Hurricane Harvey, where occurred. Companies with well rehearsed business continuity plans resumed operation within days, demonstrating the power of proactive planning against natural disaster. During when the cyclone struck, companies which had already planned the business continuity were able to cope up with this disaster. And the most common example for us will be COVID-19 resilience, where cloud-based backups and geographically diversified operations were instrumental in reducing downtime during the pandemic's widespread disruptions. Crisis communication. Effective crisis communication strategies preserve customers' trust and minimize reputational damage in challenging times, reinforcing brand loyalty. The leadership and continuous improvement. So, the role of the leadership during a crisis. Strong executive commitment is the driving force behind effective recovery management and fostering a culture of preparedness through the organization. Commitment to evolution. Resilience is not a one-time achievement. It requires regular reviews and updates of existing plans. Scenario-based testing to identify the weaknesses, adaptation to emerging risks and evolving landscapes. Embedding these practices into daily operations ensures a long-term sustainability and a robust defense against future disruptions. So, what will be your next step to build resilience? First one will be comprehensive risk assessment. So, begin with identifying potential threats and vulnerabilities unique to your organizations. There will be specific vulnerabilities and threats that our organization might face. So, first we need to identify those. Develop and test plans. So, we should create a detailed business continuity plan and disaster recovery plans to get rid of them. Train teams and communicate. There should be proper trainings provided to the employees for understanding their roles and communicate effectively during a crisis. There should be a coordinative system between the employees. Protect your future. Prepare now to safeguard your business future. Disruption is inevitable, but downtime is optional. So we should have a foresee approach towards this type of crisis. When we predict this type of crisis, we will be easily tackling this type of crisis. That's all.
We welcome your questions on business continuity frameworks, risk assessment, disaster recovery strategies, implementation of challenges, and the integration of continuity planning within disaster systems. So, any questions? Please do ask.
Anuraj, you have mentioned about business impact analysis.
Hmm.
So can you please elaborate?
So, business impact analysis is there will be specific activities that should be functioning in an organization. So, through this business impact analysis, this is technically a process where we can find out during a time which all activities comes to stop, and thus we can tackle those problems and how long does it will take to recover from this scenario.
What international standard is used for this?
So there is a international standard for business continuity planning management, that is ISO 22301. You can search it in the online. You can build a good career option in business continuity planning by having certificates in ISO 22301.
For the insightful presentation on business continuity planning and disaster management. The session provided a clear understanding of how proactive planning and structured disaster management strategies strengthen organizational resilience and stability. With DTalk 3.0, we continue to engage with meaningful topics that enhance our understanding of risk, preparedness, and resilience in evolving world. Wishing everyone a pleasant evening, and we look forward to see you in the next session. Thank you.